other existing systems in the history of the planet. So you're really dealing with not an economic system, but I would go so far as to say an anti-economic system. The problem we have is essentially the financial money sequence system. It's a system disorder, and the system disorder seems to be fatal.
There is no profit under the current paradigm in saving lives, putting balance on this planet, having justice and peace or anything else.
Disease supports medicine. It supports doctors and hospitals. But if you really were able to eliminate most diseases, you would eliminate professions as well.
You have to create problems to create profit. Crime does create business. We have now roughly 2 million people incarcerated in this country. Many of them are in prisons run by private corporations who trade their stock on Wall Street based upon how many people are in jail.
The campaign will continue until every available known plot of marijuana has been eradicated.
Acceptance of drug use is simply not an option for this administration.
I assume the goals of prohibition are to reduce the amount of drugs available and to reduce the demand for those drugs.
I thought pot made you stupid. I bought into it just as much as anybody did.
A lot of the information that was kept and warehoused in the Library of Congress was actually recalled and destroyed.
There are no deaths from cannabis use. You can't find one.
Marijuana is just a weed, and marijuana is worth more ounce for ounce than gold.
This brings crime into it. The ability to make money is so huge in it.
We have seen an explosion in prison construction.
We have private prisons? What the f*** is that? How can you profit over people going to jail?
There are millions of drug tests per year. It's not just urine anymore, it's hair and saliva. They'll do blood testing. There's industry there. This is money. They're not doing it for free.
The most profitable industry in the United States is pharmaceutical. Pharmaceutical companies don't want you growing your own medicine.
We finally got a grower.
I mean, I imagine they're probably laid this way.
You want to know what a weed smoker looks like? You're staring at one.
He said, well, it's not really a drug bust. I said, well, then what the are you doing in my house?
It causes people to think. When people think, they question. They question things like, say, the war in Vietnam, or the Gulf War, or oil wars.
You know, the use of the criminal law for the basis of public health is a wholly bad idea, no matter how you cut it.
The fiber itself is the strongest natural fiber in the world.
We're worried about things going extinct, and yet the policy on the most useful plants in the world is that they should all be eliminated and driven to extinction.
Sometimes you feel like you've stepped into Alice in Wonderland. You've gone through the looking glass.